Oh man, so satisfying, guys. So satisfying. What is up, guys? My name is Nick, otherwise known here as Avialence. Today we're sitting down, playing some Smash Bros. And having a drink because, hey, it's Friday. So it is Friday, October 3rd. It is the launch day of Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS, the Nintendo 3DS, and I'm really excited about the game, guys. I picked it up last night at midnight with my buddy Steven. Had a lot of fun playing the demo, and I really loved the sense of community that was there. So I figured today we'll just talk a little bit about Smash Bros., some of my favorite fighters so far, and, you know, kind of celebrate it. As you can see, I'm just slouching down, hanging out, gaming. I've literally been doing this for the last hour or so, getting used to my fighters and trying to pick some of my favorite ones, and having a drink, because it's been a hell of a week. Midterms started kicking up, so I've got some of those done. I got more next week, and I just wanted to come home, sit down, and hang out, and that's exactly what I'm doing in this video with you guys today. Smash Brothers, right? I guess we should go ahead and talk about it. It plays great on the 3DS, and I was very skeptical about it. I played the demo, so I was a little less skeptical about it, but it plays great on the 3DS. I think my only complaint with Smash Brothers actually on the 3DS is you can't use the D-pad. So you can only use the thumbstick. And I feel like I'm going to rip the thumbstick off or break it or something, just especially when I'm doing my Twitch moves, my left and right A. But the one thing I really like about Smash Brothers here that I don't remember it having in the previous versions, at least when I played it, which was back Nintendo 64 days, right, was the ability to map buttons. So you can actually change your buttons. I was able to move my grab over to my 4 buttons, you know, and get rid of one of the extra jumps. For whatever reason, they have 2 jump buttons assigned instead of just throwing the grab on there. I don't know. I can customize it, so I'm a happy guy, right? But I've played with a lot of the fighters so far, and I've started to unlock a little bit of the fighters as well. But last night was a blast, and I'd say my 2 strongest fighters right now are Greninja and Charizard, right? So I'm a big Pokemon guy. That's not a secret. I mean, I have the Pokemon 3DS, right? But I did not think that Pokemon were going to be this good in the game, and they actually hold their own. A lot of the fighters I've played with so far can hold their own and have a lot of moves, and it's very well designed and it plays pretty well, at least to what I remember, right? I would always play Link when I was playing it on the Nintendo 64, and realistically speaking, I had no idea what I was doing, right? I pushed buttons, I had a good time, I played with some of my buddies, and that was really it. So now it's kind of cool going in and looking at it competitively speaking, because me and my buddy Steven, you guys may know him as Bleeding Snail on Twitter, he's attended a couple of my streams, actually want to start doing the competitive 2v2 ladder on Smash Brothers. So I'm trying to get into it, understand how it works, and pick my fighter that I want to stick with. And I'm really feeling Greninja is one of my favorites right now. Got a lot of survivability, some great moves, including Substitute, which is your down B, which is amazing. I love the Substitute. And his ultimate attack's phenomenal as well as Super Smash, right? Really good. You throw them into the air, you go all around, and then you ground pound someone in, and they're gone, right? They lose a life. It's fantastic. Now, I play stock, personally. Stock is the way to do it. The time thing, not really my forte. But I do like stock without any items. I think the only item I actually have active is the Super Smash, right? So I can get into some of that. But I do love Greninja. I also love Charizard. Charizard's more of a Bowser-type character, right? He's slow to move, doesn't have much of a recovery. It's better than Bowser's, granted. But he doesn't have much of recovery, and he actually has Flare Blitz, which, for those of you who know your Pokemon, hurts you when you use it. Very powerful move, but when I was first getting used to Charizard, I was constantly going off the edges, which is just absolute crack up. Horrible for me, though. I would lose like 2 or 3 lives a game when we were playing stock games last night. Just flying off the edge. But I do love Charizard. You know, I've messed with a little bit of the custom fighters, the Mii fighters. Some of them are pretty good. I personally prefer the sword fighter, although I've heard the brawler's pretty good. And I think there's a gunman as well, where you have like more of a ranged game. A couple of the new characters, for example, Zero Suit Samus, really fast, really active. Almost feels like the new Fox, because Fox has been slowed down. You can't shine as much, which was my buddy Steven's favorite thing to do is shine. And we started to realize this when we were playing a little bit last night. The cool thing about the midnight launch is we all got our games, we walked out, and then we just sat down on my truck bed. And a lot of people stayed around and actually smashed for a couple hours, which was a lot of fun. So we were around there for about an hour last night at the midnight launch party smashing, which it was a blast. I mean, the link works great. There's a little bit of lag depending on how far you are away from the person, so be in a decent vicinity. We met up with the guy Drew, actually, really nice guy, and he had some skills with Pikachu, man. His recoveries were crazy, but it's just good, innocent fun, and I have thoroughly been enjoying the game so far. But the single-player mode's fun. Multiplayer is great, guys. There's a lot of favorite fighters, and what I want to hear from you guys is what are your favorite fighters? You know, if you picked up Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS, how do you feel about the 3DS, and how do you feel about it playing on the 3DS? And then what are some of your favorite fighters so far, and maybe share some memories in the comments below, anything like that. I'd love to hear from you guys. Super Smash has brought back memories, and I absolutely want to start a conversation on it, which is the whole point of me making this video, right? But anyway, guys, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for today's Friday video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love talking Smash. I mean, it's one of those things that I don't really talk about here online, but I did have a passion for when I was a kid, you know? So it's cool to go back to these memories, and Smash, like with Pokemon X and Y last year, is one of those memories. So if you guys enjoyed today's video blog, hit that like button, guys. Help me out, and feel free to subscribe to the channel for a new video blog or something like that. I think I have it labeled officially as the weekly discussion. It changes occasionally. That's just how it goes. But I do Friday videos like this all the time. Love to hang out with you guys and talk about various things. So tell me all your Smash stories in the comments below, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you want to hit me up and do some smashing, head over to my Twitter page, tweet me at Avialence, let me know. We'll exchange friend codes and do some smashing together. My name is Nick, otherwise known here as Avialence. Thank you guys so much for watching, and go Super Smash some of your buddies. Have a good one, everybody.